Don't you think men really like intelligence more when it comes right down to it?
Please. Are we going to go back to that? Are you kidding?
Sure. I mean, what's a brain, a carrying...
Johnny Carson was the undisputed king of late-night television for 3 decades. With his smile, razor-sharp timing, and effortless charm, he defined an era. But behind the desk, Carson wasn't always the genial host audiences adored.
What the hell's the matter with you? When you're on 26 years, you're starting to be like Reagan, huh?
He clashed with rivals, guests, and even friends. What the cameras didn't always capture were the fiery moments of betrayal, confrontation, and raw emotion that shaped his legacy. One of the most infamous feuds came with Joan Rivers. For years, Carson had been her mentor and even gave her a platform on The Tonight Show. Many believed she was destined to be his successor. But in 1986, Rivers accepted a groundbreaking offer from Fox to host her own late-night show. Instead of pride, Carson saw betrayal. To make matters worse, Rivers didn't call him before the news broke. Feeling blindsided, Carson cut her off completely, never speaking to her again. Rivers was devastated, describing his silence as the deepest heartbreak of her career. She was even banned from The Tonight Show for 26 years, only returning in 2014 when Jimmy Fallon finally welcomed her back. Their fallout remains one of late-night television's most legendary rifts. Not all of Carson's clashes ended in silence. Some exploded right on stage. Take his unforgettable confrontation with Don Rickles. In 1976, while guest hosting, Rickles accidentally broke Carson's cherished wooden cigarette box. When Carson found out, he didn't let it slide. Instead, he stormed onto the set of Rickles' sitcom CPO Sharkey, mid-taping, holding the broken box in his hand. The audience erupted in laughter as Carson grilled Rickles on the spot. It was chaotic, hilarious, and completely unscripted. Rickles squirmed while Carson held court, turning genuine irritation into one of the most legendary Tonight Show moments ever. But sometimes, the confrontations were deadly serious. Wayne Newton, the Mr. Las Vegas crooner, had enough after Carson's jokes mocked his appearance and even hinted at mob ties. Newton stormed into NBC and warned Carson to stop. The threat was so intense that Carson immediately backed off, and Newton's name vanished from the monologues overnight. It was one of the rare times Carson met a challenger he couldn't laugh off. Other guests handled things differently. Actor Raymond Burr, best known for Perry Mason, grew tired of Carson's constant fat jokes. Instead of exploding, Burr quietly refused to return to the show. His absence spoke volumes, showing that sometimes silence is the most powerful protest. Carson didn't just feud with entertainers. He also clashed with the press. When the New York Times reported in 1980 that he was earning $25 million a year, Carson felt exposed and attacked. He lashed out on air, calling the article damned unfair and showing a rare, raw side of himself. For once, the calm, witty host was visibly angry, reminding audiences that even the king of late night had a breaking point. But Carson's most heartbreaking confrontation came not with a guest, but with his own son, Rick. At Carson's 25th anniversary celebration in 1987, what should have been a proud night turned into a painful public argument. Witnesses recalled shouting, raw emotions, and a clash that exposed the deep fractures in their relationship. Just 4 years later, Rick tragically died in a car crash, and father and son never reconciled. Even authors weren't spared. Jacqueline Suzanne, author of Valley of the Dolls, endured Carson's mocking comments on air. But after the show, she had her revenge by tossing a cocktail straight into his face at a party. It was bold, unforgettable, and one of the few moments that left Johnny Carson completely speechless. Then came the Vanessa Williams controversy. When she became the first African-American Miss America in 1984, it was a historic achievement. But Carson's monologue joke came off as dismissive and racially insensitive, sparking backlash that damaged his carefully crafted reputation as a genial, universal host. These moments, whether explosive or quietly devastating, revealed a side of Johnny Carson few expected. For all his charm and brilliance, he was fiercely proud, quick to anger, and deeply human. His feuds with Joan Rivers, Don Rickles, Wayne Newton, and others shaped not only his career, but the history of late-night television itself. Johnny Carson wasn't just the king of comedy. He was also the king of conflict. And perhaps that's what made him so unforgettable. The laughs, yes, but also the drama that reminded us legends are human too. This is StarLoop News. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Johnny Carson's fiery side, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more stories from Hollywood's golden era, and ring the bell so you never miss a moment of drama, scandal, and unforgettable history.